Growing up in the Silver Saints MC was way different from what outsiders assumed. When my dad fell from my mom, the club became all about family, one that continued to grow over the years, to the point where there were so many kids that it made sense to do a combined birthday for a bunch of them at the clubhouse today. I had 3 siblings of my own, but I loved having a ton of bonus cousins who were related to me by choice instead of blood. Although I was more of an aunt to this crew since I was 16 years older than them. Not that our age difference held me back from playing with them when I got the chance, which was why I had volunteered to organize the games for all of them today. "Okay, guys, who wants to play tag?" I called, grabbing everyone's attention, except for Britta. Leanne Kansas's daughter had recently turned 9 and was one of the guests of honor for the birthday party. Instead of running toward me with almost everyone else, she raced toward the back door of the clubhouse and threw herself at the guy who'd just walked outside. I thought I knew everyone connected to the club enough to be invited to family events, but I didn't recognize him. And if we'd met before, I definitely would have met him, since he was pretty damn unforgettable. He was tall and muscular, with dark auburn hair that my fingers itched to comb through, and piercing blue eyes that crinkled at the corners as he crouched down to greet Britta. I was too far away to read what was written on the cut he was wearing, but Britta had solved the mystery of who he was when she had cried, "Uncle Mav!" Maverick Crawford was the VP of the Iron Rogues and Kansas's older brother. His club was back in the town where she grew up, and his introduction to the Silver Saints had been a rough one since he kidnapped Lorelei, Gray's old lady. From the gossip I'd heard back then, he hadn't been happy with Kansas's relationship with Lee and wanted to make a statement by taking his sister. Only he hadn't known that a Silver Saint had claimed Lorelei. Luckily, no harm had come to Lorelei, and Maverick had come to terms with his sister being with Lee. Although it had all worked out in the end, I was pretty sure this was the first time he'd ever visited the Silver Saints compound. With how my body reacted to him from afar, my dad would probably regret extending the invitation. Even surrounded by a bunch of kids who were excited to play tag, my gaze kept straying toward Maverick. Britta had dragged him over to Kansas and Lorelei before tugging on his hand and begging, "Come play tag, Uncle Mav, please." Callum, Cash, and Karina's oldest ran up and grabbed his other hand. "Yeah, play with us, Uncle Mav." Maverick's deep laughter drifted toward me as he shot his sister an amused smile and shrugged. "Lead the way, but don't come crying to your mamas when I kick your butts."